Hey everybody, Katie Vibes here, and welcome back to my channel. And I almost really stuttered on that intro for some reason. We also have Oliver. Say hi, Oliver. He looks thrilled, doesn't he? Anyways, so we're gonna be doing kind of like a toy reveal. So I want to condense my office even more. So basically my office is just a storage room, and I want it to be more than that. I want it to be a true office. Not only do I want all my inventory in there, but on top of that, I also want to have some desks in there. So I want to have two desks, basically one for customizing and, with the chemicals and all the dirty stuff like flocking, deflocking, reflocking, whichever. And then one that's, you're getting tangled. Anyways, and then one for like packaging stuff, taking pictures, stuff like that. So I obviously need to make space because, like I said, it was pretty much just all for inventory, so it was kind of like really cluttered in there still, even though everything was organized into boxes. And I realized that my I don't think it's called a walk-in closet, it's called a step-in closet, I think. So basically, you can actually step into it and there's room. It's not just like a closet where you can just reach out and touch the wall, but it's not so big where you can, walk through it essentially. But anyways, I thought that some of my brother's stuff was still in there, but apparently it is not. He either took it all to his new house or he put it in the garage. So that closet has just been empty and wasn't using it for some weird reason. I don't know. But apparently some stuff got shoved in there. So we have that big black bag right there. No idea what's in it aside from like what I could see at a quick glance when I literally just opened it and saw some plush and some figures. So that'll be fun to go through. Then we've got these accessories. I know this bag here is accessories that are for sale. And then this box I have to go through, so I have to see what's a duplicate and what's not. I know a lot of it is my own personal stuff. We, of course, still have the 2 mystery totes. If you've been following that series, you know what I'm talking about. I have half of a large tote still to go through and an entire extra large tote to still go through. And I found 3 bags, actually I guess kind of like 4 bags of ponies that I apparently had also forgotten about. Shopping stuff. So 2 of them were ponies that I found in the wild, like large amounts of ponies that I found in the wild, which was awesome. One of them is a large lot that I bought from somebody, and another is an order that I got on Mercari that I totally forgot about and apparently put to the side and just totally forgot about. So we're gonna go through that real quick first, and we're gonna start with this one. So this is a G1 My Little Pony rainbow. My brain just on me. Rainbow curl, right? They're called rainbow curl ponies, right? I'm pretty sure this is a rainbow curl pony. I can't think of her name right now though, like at all. Like I can't even speak right now. So my brain shut off. That's cool. But I don't have this one yet. So this girl is actually going to be for my personal collection. I think there are only 4 rainbow curl ponies, if that's even what they're called. And if so, that means I only have 1 more to get for a complete set of those. Yay! Also in here is a... Did a fly just land on my head? I think a fly just landed on my head. Why is there a fly in here? I know that's kind of normal because flies just get into houses. That's not weird, but anyways, now I feel kind of stinky. Why did it land on me? I don't smell bad. No, I don't smell bad. Anyways, G2 pony. No idea what her name is. I'm really awful with the names of the G2 ponies, but you can see she has the gems in her eyes. What I don't like is that some of them have this magnet, and you can just like see the magnet clear as day. And I don't know if they're supposed to look like that. Like, would you get that in the package like that? Or does it get rubbed down? Like, was there paint on that was the color of the pony, and over time it just comes off? Because I think it's really weird to just have like a magnet like that. It just looks really funky. Like, it looks like it's supposed to be like a dog's nose almost. So I'm probably gonna try and find a paint that matches her and see if I can paint over it and have it look good, hopefully. But yeah, G2 ponies, I'm really bad with their names. And I always want to collect them, but for whatever reason, I've just never really gotten around to it. And I do think eventually I will collect the G2 ponies. At first said I was only going to collect G1, and from G1 I've started collecting some G3. So G1, I want to collect one of everything, or at least one of everything utterly possible, because I know that's pretty impossible. But G3s, I'm picky. I only collect the ones that I actually really like. G2, I'll probably do that. The ones that I actually like. Can we leave the cat alone? What the freaking room? It's like they go, like out of nowhere, they're just like, I'm just gonna chase the cat. Just them. I just wanna chase the cat. Also, I look like I'm crying. I'm not crying, I promise. My allergies are up the ass right now. It is super windy outside. I live in Arizona. It's a desert. It's just dirt. So if you have allergies, yeah, you're just getting dirt blown into your face. It's lovely. I'm inside, and I still look like this. Yeah. This state. Okay. So yeah, for the time being, I'm going to be selling all of my G2s. So this is actually a G2 I didn't have before, so I have quite a few for sale now, which is pretty cool. Actually kind of makes me want to start like collecting them now, because I have like a good amount of different G2 ponies, so like now seems like a really good time to collect them, but no, I'm going to let them go, including this other G2. Again, no idea what her name is, and you can see, again, the magnet on the nose. Looks like she's missing a gem in her eye right here, though, unfortunately. But I have been looking into finding replica gems that will actually fit in their eyes and that look really, close, so that I can fix up a few of the G2s that I have for sale. There's a little scuff right there. I think that's going to come right off. I'm not worried about that whatsoever. So we just need to get her cleaned up. Obviously a new hairdo. And I might list her with the missing gem, but I'm going to keep looking into those eyes real quick to see if I can get those in quickly enough that, it's worth the wait. So I got all of these ponies. I'm sorry if I keep sniffling. Allergies. I'm pointing over there because there's a big door. You can't see it, but I can see it. It's a door. Anyways, I got these actually at like an antique store, and typically I would not buy ponies at an antique store because they tend to be the same price that you would get them online, if not more. So the way that antique stores work, 90% of the time I would say, like if it's a large one, is each different case or area is actually a different vendor, so a different seller. So basically these people are essentially renting these spaces. Sometimes they pay a monthly amount and that's it, or sometimes they pay a monthly amount and they also pay a percentage of what they sell, or sometimes they just pay a percentage of what they sell. Whatever it may be, they have to pay fees. And so just like if you were selling on Mercari or on eBay or wherever, you account for those fees. So like the cost online, let's say it's a $10 pony and you have $3 in fees, you're going to want to sell it for $10 plus the $3. Now, on top of that, a lot of these people are selling things that they don't know too much about. So they'll just look online and see them listed for 50, 60 bucks and go, oh, it must be 50, 60 dollars. And really they looked at like one or two posts and the 90 others that are for sale sell for 15 bucks. So a lot of times the prices can be really, really bad. That's why I don't usually go there. And it's like if I'm gonna buy them at that price, I would rather buy from somebody online and get a bundle discount. Yeah, I'm gonna pay shipping, but because I'm doing a bundle discount, the price still works out to be a lot better. Whereas in an antique store, you pay that price all the way up. It doesn't matter if you buy every single one they have, the price is what the price is. So, okay, moving on. So we have a G3 pony right here. Here's a little dry, but not much. Pretty much just needs to be styled. I really like this one. I love the color purple, so that definitely helps. I'm not sure if she has a tail trim or not. A little bit fell off. That's comforting. But yeah, so I might keep this one. This one's a maybe for me. So if you are interested, still let me know. But maybe. Maybe. Reaching in, we got a little baby. Little baby with a little skirt. That's cute. So I already have this baby. So this one will be for sale with the skirt, of course. They all have these little ribbons, by the way. That's where their price tag was, so just ignore that. Ooh, that's not a pony. Let's stick to the pony. Oh, that pony is going to be last. There's a special reason. Oh, so this is, I believe... Wait. No. That's not who I thought it was. Is it? Is this who I think it is? This isn't Moon Dancer. No, it's not. Okay, it's not. I don't know who this is actually, but I do really, really like her. So this girl is going to be staying in my collection. So this one I'm keeping. Also, I've seen them with like little hearts down here. I've never seen them with the hearts with wings, which I know is like the wings like that. But doesn't it look like a cat nose and whiskers? That's totally what I'm thinking. It literally looks like a little cat's face on her hoof. More babies. So I have one of these as well. So this little baby will be for sale. And here's the other one. Oh boy. Here's a little messy. So there's the babies. One of them is for me, and one of them is for you. Oh, wait a minute. Me. Mine. And, oh, told you, we have another one. So here's this one for me. And, oh, this is not a G3. I thought it was, but it is a G3 baby. So I just thought it was kind of cool. I actually like the ones that look like the G3s. I mean, come on. Tell me they did not copy. Like, how is this not copyright? Look at those eyes. They have the exact same eyelashes, 3 on top, 2 on the bottom, the little black mark at the back of the eye. The eye is the same almond shape, has the color, the pupil, the white dot, and a little symbol there. For this one, it just happens to be a heart. I think it varies. Different ponies, they just have a heart. Oh, would you look at that? A star. Yeah. And then their ears are essentially the same. Look at that. Same type of divot. The nose, the face shape, the body shape. The back of the leg has this little bit that comes off right here. Look, he's got a little bit that comes off right there. And then, of course, the cutie mark, which is only on one side. So, yeah, they totally copied the G3 My Little Pony design. It doesn't say, you know, My Little Pony or anything at the bottom, of course, because that would really be copyright. Oh, she can go in the middle because she's a maybe. But, yeah, I still like them, even though they are totally ripping off Hasbro and totally ripping off the G3 My Little Pony design. It's okay. Oh, you know, it's okay. If they're in really nice condition, I'll keep them. There's some in, like, the plastics, like, I don't know if it's from them being in the sun so long. Again, we're in Arizona. It's hot as hell. And, you know, people put stuff in their garage. I could definitely see the plastic getting, like, really thin, like, kind of warping. So a lot of times it'll be so thin that, like, you can squeeze it and it'll just, like, dent right in. Like, it doesn't even feel like plastic. You know what I mean? It feels like this, like, really thin latex almost. So those ones I obviously don't keep, but this one's in really good condition, like really firm all over. Like it's like, you know, it's not all scuffed up, not dirty, no stains, has really nice cutie marks everywhere. The paint's nice everywhere. So I'm going to keep this one, even though it is a fakie. I do collect some fakies, typically only vintage fakies, but you know, I'm making an exception there. So this was the G3 I wanted to show last, and there's a reason. She's a very special girl and not for sale. This is for you G3 lovers out there. Yay, Portobello. So she's the little mushroom pony, very sought after because she's absolutely adorable. Duh. No, she is really adorable though. She's also considered, you know, hard to find or rare. So really super excited when I found her. And plus $5 for that, damn good deal. And I even found a retro G1 My Little Pony. So at first I thought it was the real deal, and then I picked it up and I'm like, oh, nope, it's by Basic Fun. Where does it say it? Oh, wait, no. Are they not all by Basic Fun? I thought all the retro ones were by Basic Fun. Are they not? Because it says Hasbro. Like, I know that Hasbro obviously gave them the licensing to make the retro ponies, but I thought they were all by Basic Fun. Now I'm confused. Help. I have to do some research because I don't know if all of these retro ponies are by Basic Fun or some are officially through Hasbro and not through a secondary company like Basic Fun. Basic Fun was a secondary company that got the licensing and made their own toy at the exact same likeness of the original G1. But yeah, I will say the G1 retro or remakes, the rainbow ponies look way closer to the real deal. That's why I mistook it for the real deal than like Blossom, Cotton Candy, Butterscotch. They definitely overall look like their original selves, but you can easily see it on a shelf and go, oh, that's the remake. You know what I mean? Whereas this one, like if this was on a shelf, I think it's very easy to mix this up with the real deal, the real 1980s version of this pony. But again, if I saw a Basic Fun G1 retro Cotton Candy, immediately I wouldn't even think it was the 80s version. I would instantly know it was the one made in the later 2000s. So I don't know. That's, yeah. Maybe that's why this is in Basic Fun. Like, that's why it looks as good as it does to the real deals, because it's actually directly through Hasbro as opposed through Basic Fun. So maybe that's why. But yeah, made in 2007, and she's a beautiful. And I don't have this one yet, so I am keeping this lovely lady. And I even found an actual G1 pony. So here we have, I think this one's Lily, and she's one of the Flutter ponies. Very beautiful condition. So I have to check my Flutter ponies. I'm not sure which ones I have and which ones I don't have. I do know I have a spare or a duplicate of the one that came with the Slumber Party pack. So it's one of the rare ones. She's blue and she has like a pink cat cutie mark. So I do have one of those for sale. But with the common ones, I'm not too sure which ones I have and which ones I still need. I know a lot of the ones I have haircuts, so they need to be re-haired first. But all of the Flutter ponies that I sell, I always include what I call placement wings. They're not intended to be kept forever. They definitely don't look 100% like the real ones. They're still translucent. I have pictures of them on my pony Instagram, so you can go check that out. And the links to... I keep wanting to say deblow. I'm not, like, no, not deblow, below. Check out the links in the description below. And you will be able to find, it's a picture of the yellow Flutter pony, whose name I can't think of right now, because I just can't speak or think right now, apparently. But yeah, you'll find her, you'll see what I call my placement wings, which I just make really quick, really easily, but I include them with all my Flutter ponies, just because. And whoop, this lovely lady. So this is actually a Barbie toy. You can see the Barbie bee right there. These were made in the 1990s, if I am correct. See Mattel. Oh boy, this one's hard to see. 1994, so I don't know if you guys can be able to see that, but it is written on the back right there. And this one actually has her collar, which I have never seen one with its collar before, so I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, so these are, I think, called My Lovely Pets or My Pretty Pets. Barbie My Pretty Pets or My Lovely Pets. It's one or the other. But yeah, this is actually my second one. I actually recently got another one at a thrift store. So my second one of these, and I am keeping that lovely lady. Now for some non-My Little Pony stuff, we've got this cutie. And I believe this is a Wuzzles, if I'm correct. I actually have a book with the Wuzzles, and I also have a plush, but it's the purple character, not the blue one. But here's a Wuzzles little vinyl figure. Kind of looks like a Care Bear figure, pretty much the same size, the same material, like very similar in pretty much all ways, except for the fact that it's the Wuzzles instead of Care Bears. So he's for sale, so put him in the sale pile. More vintage. Now, a lot of people have no idea what these are. And for the longest time, I seriously thought this show didn't exist. I thought I made this show up in my head somehow, because I would ask so many people about this show, and everyone thought I was crazy. They're like, I have no idea what you're talking about. So I would try to Google it, and the same video would come up, and it definitely wasn't the video I was looking for. So what I'm talking about are Gummy Bears. So I got two of this one. One's a little faded, so I'm going to keep the one that's in better condition. So we got this dude, who's like the Papa Bear, and this was like the little kid, and then this dude. So these are just some of the characters, quite a few characters. And it was called the Gummy Bears. And they lived underground, and they had like this, like almost like a log ride. It was really beautiful lighting out there, by the way. Really cool. Anyways, it was like the log ride at like Disneyland or Disney World. And they would just ride this like log flume. What the hell is it called? The log flume? I don't remember the ride's called in Disney World, but it's a log, you sit in it, little seats, and it goes through like this water track and like up and down these tracks like a roller coaster, and then it just took them like wherever, and then they would come out of like a stump or like a rabbit hole in the ground, and they lived underground in like this cave system, and they went on these adventures, and there was like human kids. I'm pretty sure there was 2 human kids, maybe there's just 1, but yeah, Gummy Bears. And if you look up Gummy Bears online, or Gummy Bears TV show, or Gummy Bears animated show, or whatever, like there were so many different ways that I tried to look this up, and it would always come up with that Gummy Bear, that big green Gummy Bear that does that Gummy Bear song. It's like really high pitched and like, I'm a gummy bear, ooey gooey bear, or something like that. And that was the only thing that would come up, and it would come up in like so many different ways, like pictures and videos and like remixes of this damn green bear. And I was looking for like the real Gummy Bears. So again, brought it up to somebody like kind of recently, and they were like, I have no idea what you're talking about. I think you made it up. Because I was telling them, like, nobody knows what I'm talking about. And then literally that weekend, I found these, and you have no idea how excited I was to find these. So there's my gummy bear story. But one of them is for sale in case anybody else is awesome and not only remembers the gummy bears, but wants to collect some gummy bears, because you're amazing if you do, because Gummy Bears it was such a good show. I watched the Gummy Bears, and then it either came on right after or right before My Little Pony, but I always watched them together, and it was just good television back in the day. Not anymore. Okay, and lastly, we have some Monster High is the word I was looking for there. But I was trying to see if this was Ever After High. I was going to say Monster High and Ever After High, but I was like, I don't know if that's Ever After High or not. That is definitely a Monster High brush right there. Don't know who the shoes belong to. I'll have to look that up. But I will say this. I have had a lot of adults, like people who are like 30, 40 years old, who would want to buy Monster High books or Ever After High books for me. And they would literally say, like, I can't believe I'm 35 and I'm reading these. Like, they're so good. They're so addicting. And I never given them a chance. And finally one day I was like really bored. It was the only book that I like was able to grab really fast. I was late. So I snatched it up, went out, and read it. And he was like really good. So now I've read 2 of them. I have a 3rd one, and I haven't read it yet because I want to actually look up like how to do them and read them in order. But it's a really good series. Like, it's really short. Well, it's not really short, but they're decently short. They're not as long as I wish they were. They're not as long as like a typical book that I would read. Definitely not as advanced as typical books I would read, but they're still really dark. So if you're an adult and you're into fantasy stuff, totally read them. And I'm not just saying that because I want to sell them. I really mean they are really addicting. They're really good. Like, I'm really surprised, honestly, because they're meant for teenagers. But again, it's dark, and there's like really good plots, and like the books bring up stuff that happened in previous books, which I always really like. So I don't know, it's just really good. I totally recommend it. The Ever After High ones, I have 1 more to read, but I have 2 that are for sale right now. The Monster High books, I'm probably gonna read those too, so I might hold off on selling them. But if you are interested, let me know, and I'll probably still sell it anyway. But there's that. So there's all that information, and there's the fun stuff that I had to show you. I still have 2 more bags and 1.5 large totes to go through for the mystery tote continuance. But if you're interested in anything that is for sale, which is all those guys back there from this lot, and also this Monster High and Ever After High stuff, please let me know. As I knock everybody over like I'm playing bowling. But yeah, let me know. And if you're interested in anything else, something that I didn't show in this video, you can still let me know, because I have thousands of items in my inventory, and I'm not exaggerating when I say that. I have dozens upon dozens of brands, from vintage to new, from antique even, just lots of really cool stuff. And I also have vintage decor, vintage houseware, vintage kitchenware, lots of stuff. So let me know what you're into, and I'll see what we can do. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and as always, have a good one. Bye.